Hey, welcome back. I can't wait to share with you a breakthrough method for healing chronic pain without meditation or medication. So stay tuned in for your 5 Minute Spirit Reboot. Joining me today is the host of the Heal Yourself, Change Your Life podcast. She is also the author of Master Your Mind and Energy to Heal Your Body, Miss Brandi Gillmore. Welcome.
Laura, it is so wonderful to connect with you. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, it's my pleasure. Please give us a little summary about your book.
Absolutely. I have to say, writing a book on healing with the mind is literally the last thing I ever thought that I would be doing. But it's a book on how to heal with the mind. And it literally starts from, the awareness of the placebo, from a fake pill that we can actually have healing results in the body. And then it goes into the awareness of stress and then the awareness of energy. And so one of the shocking things it also goes into is the awareness that people with multiple personality disorder could have different ailments and illnesses and pain in different personalities.
Oh,
And so,
intriguing.
isn't it? There was even a research study of a woman who was blind in some personalities, but not in other. And it really made me want to understand how the mind was able to do this and also how to create healing with the mind.
Right. And given that, I read a little bit about your story. I saw these major pictures of transformation that you went through in your life. Give us a little bit of background of your aha moment.
Absolutely. I used to do network engineering operations, and technically I had two accidents. I had a car accident and then a fall, and I ended up a complete mess. So wheelchair, walker, cane, injured for over 6 years, in extreme pain, on morphine every day. I mean, my doctors said there was nothing else they could do for me, and it really made me start to, look outside of the box. And I tried the diet, the supplements, the meditation. Of course, I was doing nerve ablations, infusions. I mean, I was doing everything. And the last thing I thought that could heal my physical body was my mind. But the more I delved into research, the more it woke me up. And so that's actually what my book is about, is the research that I discovered and how to do it, how to use your mind to actually heal your body.
Brilliant. So, what do you think is the key component? Is it just strictly the mind when you're talking about healing the body?
There's a few things. It's the mind, but it's different than a lot of people might think. Initially, if somebody who told me that I could use my emotions to help heal my body, I probably would have been offended. Like, you don't understand my injury, my accident, all of that. And of course, I thought, emotions are just small. But when you stop and think about it, somebody can actually have broken heart syndrome, where they can die of a broken heart. And
I hear it all the time.
Yeah, or stress with cancer, or stress with autoimmune. So we know that the mind affects the body. And it was really about saying, what if we change that? And the beautiful thing is that there's also research, from Harvard that shows that optimism can actually speed up healing. I several case studies that were published in a medical journal last year showing people how to release their own pain under medical equipment using only their mind. And you can see it on a live scan.
What's the one tip you can give somebody out there who's listening who's got chronic pain? Because that is huge.
All the time, people, the first thing they want to think is, okay, well, what is the negativity that's bothering me? But if you go into the negative, it could increase the pain or increase the problem. And so I'd say start with going into the positive and create that shift. Now, let's be honest. During my injury, if somebody said, okay, well,
focus on the positive.
And I tried gratitude, I'm happy, affirmations. It didn't work. So what I started doing was I would just listen to a song. Beautiful Day by U2.
Loved it.
Right, isn't it?
Perfect pick.
With the research that shows that optimism creates faster healing, I was like, okay, well, it's a beautiful day. Let me get more of that optimism programmed into my mind. And so I would literally listen to that song and focus on it like an exercise where I purposely amplified my emotions. Now, at first, I was horrible at it, but the more I just put my sole focus on it and just tried to lift my emotions, it got easier and easier and easier. And I would say that is key.
Where can people find Master Your Mind and Energy to Heal Your Body? Brandi Gillmore.
On Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or anywhere books are sold.
Do you have a website?
I do. It's brandigillmore.com, and Gilmore is with 2 L's.
So it's spelled differently than the Gilmore Girls, right? It was a pleasure, and if you like this episode and you want more, please subscribe to the podcast by tuning into your spirit each and every day at Radio Medium. Laura Lee. Thanks.